got no haters, you ain't living. You got that right, C. Patterson. You have got that right. I'm wait a few seconds for the people to stroll on in. Thank you for joining me this Sunday morning, Saturday night. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. Hold on. Yes, they in here. Black Mirror, AC Not Determined, SJ Creative, T Brown, D Oracle, Stacy, Naj, Tootie, Roll Call, Lavish, Penny, Adrian. Yes. Okay. T90, Gloria, Arian, Miss Kitty Cat, T's World. I see y'all. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Bianca. Why we gotta be dragging somebody? It's all peace, love, and light over here. It is all peace, love, and light. I love this music. I really do. What's up, Sharon? Shanice, what is up? Okay. This, as the title suggested,
Atlanta, we've got
is an open letter to my haters. Look, I'm glowing in the dark because my little green showing. This is an open letter to my haters. I didn't write it, but I felt it. So I'm gonna look. Anyway. Dear haters, I would like to think that there aren't many of you out there. I would like to hope everyone grew up with the same heart as I. I would like to genuinely believe that people want the best for you and never intend on harming you. I would like to know that even your fondest friends and family members will encourage you to be your best and rule out your worst. But the only thing I know for certain is that none of those things are true. You are out there and you have watched me flourish into someone you will never be. You celebrated my mistakes and grieved my successes. You watched me struggle to rise at my best, but bringing me down was nonetheless your greatest intent. I'm not writing you a letter to inform you of your shortcomings or my weaknesses. Instead, I wish to express my gratitude towards you. Without knowing it, you have helped me grow into a woman of admirable traits. You have taught me that I expect everyone to be as good of a person as myself. I will never grow up. Oh, I will grow up. I will never grow up. Oftentimes, the greatest downfalls and defeats in our lives are a matter of wrecked hopes. When our expectations are not met, we are devastated because we tend to have settled into the perfection of a non-existent world within our heads. Growing up is accepting that you are in charge of your own happiness. You cannot control what happens in your life, but you certainly can control the way you react towards the situation. You can choose to be happy or you can choose to be dreadful and ignorant. It is a complex phenomenon because if more people trusted themselves for their own happiness, life would be a whole lot happier. You may have managed to bring me down once or twice, but I know that if I let you get to me, I would be my own worst enemy. You might hate to admit this, but your hatred is just a form of hidden jealousy. The time spent focusing on me, talking about me, and painting the worst picture of me in your head and to others is precious time that you could have spent working on yourself. In my eyes, jealousy is the worst disease known to mankind because the infection and cure can only occur within one person, you. The help of even the most skilled professionals cannot even ever get rid of it. It is not too late to turn around and become a better person. Love and hate are more similar than you can imagine. The only way to experience one is to truly have experienced the other. I'm not telling you to love everyone. But what I want you to recognize that it is completely within you to look past all your empty hatred and move on. Last but not least, to all my haters, you know who you are. And more so, you know who I am. Thank you for making me into a stronger person. You cannot bring me down because I do not value your opinion. I refuse to acknowledge your existence because you are not worthy of my time or respect. I refuse to turn around and get to your level because I already belong in front of you. If you are going to remain on this path, I have so much more for you to be mad at. Just stay tuned. So be patient and watch me be successful in life. To all my haters, thank you for being my biggest motivators and my biggest champions and my biggest supporters and my free PR. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being my biggest fan. I didn't write that. Somebody sent it to me. But it like I'm just like, okay, all right. Hey, dear haters, y'all out there, y'all see me, y'all know me, I don't know you. What is up? Hey y'all. How y'all doing? I be like, oh, they be talking, child. They be making up stories. They be saying this. They be saying that. I just wanted to read that because I'm like, this is so awesome. This letter is so freaking awesome. I love you guys. I want to come and read my little open letter. If you have a hater, you want to get off your back, only thing I do is just think positively about it and know that all the negative things they are spreading about you is only leading people to you for them to see that it's not true. So, we just have to like sit and watch because the truth has no defense. It is always on your side and it don't need no help. So, how you guys? I already been drinking wine, as you can tell. But I like the letter too. I really like the letter. And so I was like, okay, I will read that for the squad and I will let people know that, there is a way out from the haters, even though there's a lot of negative Nellies out there, honey, a lot of negative Nellies. And with social media, it's like everyone has an opinion. It doesn't matter, child. Like the other day, people talking about my hair. Girl, why you didn't blend it? Why you didn't get it blended? And I kept telling y'all, look, my hair is reverting, whatever the case may be. Because it was raining, but it's always gonna be somebody to tell you ain't as cute as you think you are. It's always gonna be somebody to tell you that you didn't lose the 12 pounds that you claim you lost. It's always gonna be somebody to say you stole money from people you ain't never met before. It's always gonna be somebody who's gonna talk shit about you. And the crazy thing is, they're watching your every move, everything you do, everything you say, how you say it, everywhere you go, what you're wearing, what you didn't have on this day, what you had on this day, what color your eyeshadow was, what color your lipstick is, what watch you had on, what kind of earrings you like. I'm like, dude, do you not realize that y'all like you're pretending that you hate me when in all actuality you love me to death. You love me and I get it. I'm so lovable. I have so many people in my life who love me. You may not see them. They may not always be crowded around me when I come on camera, but that don't mean they ain't there. So it's just interesting. People be making up stories. I don't have no friends. I don't have no family. I don't have no man. I use gay men as pocketbooks. I don't like the trans. I don't like the homosexuals. I don't like black women. I don't like Kenya. I just don't like nobody. If you were just to believe what the people say, you would think I was just the worst person on earth. And sometimes I read those comments and I'll be like, damn, everybody hates me. What am I gonna do with my life? Oh my God, I can never get on YouTube because everybody hates me. No, actually I don't. I be laughing at this shit. I be laughing at this shit. It's just hilarious. But yeah, you can say who cares, but at the end of the day, Diamond Brown, when you put yourself out there, and I've been a blogger, so I'm guilty of it. You give people I guess, license to talk about you. You give people license to have an opinion about you, but it's like some of the people are just miserable, girl. Some of the people hate their lives and hate everything about it. So their only goal in life is to make you feel like shit. Their only goal in life is to talk about you and tell you how dumb you are, even though they sitting there at home and can't read a book. Their only goal in life is to make somebody else feel as bad as they really are living. So you see all these people, it's like, girl, like, what is going on? Or dude, what is going on? It's just, oh, child. You say gay men got their own pocketbooks. They really do, honey. They really do. So, I just want to come and read that. I love my supporters. No, don't ever think that I'm going to just like always address the haters and never the supporters. I love the squad. Trust and believe. Y'all are, man, y'all be sending me stuff on Instagram. I told y'all I halfway quit Instagram because I just got tired of people every single time. First of all, I could go and talk about this Kaya, T.S. Madison, Queen's Court stuff. Y'all, I've been blogging for 10 years. Y'all, the people on the YouTube act like that's the only thing I ever talked about in 10 whole years. That shit just happened this year. So all of a sudden, every single time I go on Instagram, I got all these people up under my posts calling me bitches and hoes and saying Kaya gonna beat my ass, or T.S. Madison gonna beat my ass, or this person, yo pussy stank, and yo this. And I be like, Lord, I don't want my real friends to see I don't want my real friends to see this mess. I'm like, you know what? I just stick to posting damn comments. But again, I ain't gonna let nobody run me off. It is what it is. But it's just funny to me because I'm like, they are really just crazy. Sometimes you have to let them see you sweat, Catrice, because, again, they are your biggest supporters. Let them think you are worried. Let them think you are bothered so that they can continue being your biggest motivators, so they can continue being your biggest mouthpieces. Because, what is that meme that says, somebody talked down to you and they didn't realize they were sending people down to get you, and that's basically what it is. Like, people come and try to find you, they find you and they realize, hey, it's not what the people say. Hey, it's not what, I don't understand why they was making up all these lies about this person. And I'm guilty of it too, because I read stuff and I be like, ooh, that person is a horrible person. I can't believe that they did all this, and this is just from reading the comments and stuff. And then I go back and I'm like, oh, they cool. It was just the crazy people, child. It was just the crazy people going back and forth saying stuff about them. You said you was on the straight from the A and some broad made a comment about me eating. Oh, shout out to that broad. And K God's child, you know who that broad is. I'm not going to even mention her name, but that broad is one of the broads that I'm talking about. That broad is one of the people that I am kind of like a little bit leery of, because I'm like, you block her, she come back with another name that's the same name as her last name, but she add a number to it or something, and and then she send me 25 emails a day, and it's just, it's like, what is going on in your life that you have all this time, girl? Do you have a job? Do you have something? Like, hell, I can't even send people 25 emails a day. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So that person is interesting. That person leaves comments under my post, under Josh post, under Kaya's post, under Tia's Madison post, under everybody post, and says all the same things. But if you recognize the name, you'll recognize the name. So I think it's an older person who isn't really astute with the internet, because I noticed that, she leaves like comments back to back to back, and they be like filled with grammatical errors, no punctuation or anything, and I'm just like, maybe it's just some old lady who just want to talk, I don't know, who's lonely, who just want to be on the internet, who just want to cause trouble, I guess. So he said, I'm sorry, but why is another chick worried about the smell of another woman's vagina? Next time, tell them your cat smells so bad. Why the fuck do they stay? First First of all, I've said this many times. The main people who talk about the smell of my vagina will never get to be as close to me to even smell it. Will never get to be in a room with me to even smell it. So keep talking, child. Just keep talking. And lead the people to me and be like, so they can be all up on me sniffing and stuff. I love it, honey. I love it. But it just says more about that person than anything else. But if y'all want to call in, you could call in. If the haters want to call in and respond to my letter, they could call in too. I don't have nothing to do. It's Saturday night. I said I was gonna spend about 45 minutes online as I was actually editing a video and I stopped and was like, let me go live, child. Let me go see what these people talking about on the live. I was gonna put a video up of I think Nene had did a bunch of her little catchphrases or whatever that people have been sending her, and I was gonna do a compilation video of it, and then I just stopped and started doing something else. Hold on, what is the phone number? Where is Zills? I don't know. You know, Zills might be on a date. It is Saturday night, honey. It is Saturday night. I'm the only one to be at home on Saturday night. I like being home. I like going out in the middle of the week. Because in Atlanta, that's when the industry people go out, and Saturdays and Sundays, that's when the working people go out. So I like staying in on the weekends and going out on Wednesdays. It's more fun that way. Yes, thank you so much, Catrice. Like this video if you like it, or don't like it if you don't, honey. We can't force the people because, you know, people be like, she's spamming. He says, Zills ain't got. Oh, he might. He might. You never know. He's a single man, honey, and it's Saturday night. You know that's what they do.
Thank you. Joining the conference now. You are currently the only person.
The phone number is 646-224-5980. The PIN number is 840-3583. If you would like to call in, you could call in. If not, I am here for your viewing pleasure. Let me see what background I could put up next. Oh, look at Nightbot putting the thing in. That's so nice. But yeah, it's Saturday night. I'm sure I got all my little haters watching. I'm sure I got all my little detractors in here to say how boring I am, how they really hate watching me. I'm like, why, if I'm so boring, would you be here every video? Why, if I'm so boring, would you watch the entire hour-long video? I told you I be doing it on purpose sometimes. I like doing hour videos because I know that some people are going to watch them to the bitter end just to see what you say. You saw a video about me today. Everything you said about a person, I was like, wait, I was on that live and she said nothing like that. They make up stuff and they twist my words and everything, child. If let the people tell it, I pulled up to fight Kaya when in all actuality, I pulled up to fight Josh. So y'all, I'm like, okay, child, whatever. If that's what y'all want to do, continue doing it. Meanwhile, on straightfromtheA.com, there are several posts. If you haven't been over there lately, I wrote about the babysitting while black situation. I wrote about Quavo and his diss to Nicki Minaj. I actually had pictures. Shout out to ATL Pics. ATL Pics was in LA for Quavo's listening session. I had the pictures. Everyone was there. Quavo, Offset, Takeoff, Cardi B, Pharrell, Drake, Saweetie, all of them was there. So if you want to see those pictures, those are on the site right now. Oh, we have a call. Caller 8555. Hello.
Hello, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm just fine. This is Miss Jackie from the Ham.
Hey, Miss Jackie from the Ham.
Hey, I just have one question.
Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am. What's the question?
Why are you giving the haters a shine?
Well, sometimes you gotta, let them know that you see them so that you can, praise them for their good work. They put a lot of energy and a lot of, hard work into, trying to, ruin your reputation and bring you down. So sometimes you have to let them know you see them. So, and it's not.
Can I give you another sign?
Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of times when you pay their ass no attention, they wiggle on the way. As long as they think they got something to feed on, they're gonna be right there to feed.
But
As long as you feeding them.
You need them.
Don't feed them, Michelle.
You do. You have to feed the birds sometimes because they're they working for free. So you gotta let them work. You can't pay. Cannot pay money for people to. I'm serious. You cannot pay money for people to do as much work as these people do. Like, it's priceless. You have to let them keep doing it.
Do you realize a lot of those callers have no life? A lot of them probably purchasing a used car or living in an apartment somewhere on some kind of public assistance, nothing else to do. People like that. I mean, if you really telling your mind, not gonna go down in the dirt like that. No way.
But as long as they working for free, they gonna always be on public assistance. You have to let them do what they do. Even Cracky Cat Williams said,
Now we ain't finna talk about Cat now.
Even Cracky Cat Williams
we don't
said,
leave Cat alone.
Even the Emmy Award-winning comedian Cat Williams said, if you got 9 haters, you need to get 10. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, keep collecting your haters because your haters are the hardest working people around you. So, yeah, I agree with that. They do videos.
Yeah, that's true
they
too.
Give you
but
cute
people
nicknames,
always gonna have something to say.
And stuff. You can do all kind of stuff.
Just like I said, you done announced. I just let it ride. I would just let it ride because these people want more fuel. And now that you did meet up with Josh at the Ivory and everything, it's gonna be backlash with that. It's gonna be backlash with them. They say Kai out on a tour, but before I'm pretty sure she already know. Oh, Josh and Michelle talking about Josh, and there's gonna be some more mess. Now, sometimes you have to let things go because it's been going on for so long, and it'll be January again. And I wouldn't even feed into that. I wouldn't even get my energy. I enjoy when I hear you talking about the reviews on the Housewives and other positive things and about other celebrities and what they doing. And don't revert to just getting pulled into just all this YouTube gutter stuff. That's what I don't want to see. I respect you. I really respect you for all the other things that you do. But I wouldn't give them the satisfaction. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Because me personally, I'm just speaking to me personally, what drew me to you was the things that you did do and the way that you carried yourself in that situation. But I wouldn't let nobody drag me below my level. You need to get up to my level. And I wouldn't even address a lot of them. I let them go. Find something else because you are interested and I like a lot of the stuff that you talk about. But just to be honest, just myself, I am just so sick of all of that mess back and forth with YouTube people. And this is black people pulling each other down instead of trying to have something and find out what it is that you know. And I'm this type of person. If I feel like somebody got more knowledge than me on certain things, I want to know what it is that this person knows. If you often to show me something that I didn't know before, I'm grateful because once I learn that, I may learn how to expand that to my usage. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But all this back and forth and this stuff with these other folks that's into it, I don't even know these other blogger folks. I don't even deal with them. I mean, they too alley for me. But I was just saying, please don't let your show fall by the wayside. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that.
I will
okay?
Not. Thank you so much for the message. I really appreciate you. I really do. And I would not have no fear. This is not all that I'm going to talk about. I promise you that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. You do the same. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Caller 2587, you're on the line.
Hi.
Hello.
Kansas City. How are you?
I'm sorry, I could barely hear you. What did you say?
I said I'm Kay.
Hey, Kay.
I'm in Kansas City. I heard you better. I thought that was so pretty. Open letter you read.
Oh yeah, thank you. Someone sent me that. That was really nice.
That is really pretty. But one thing I did say, and I think I said it into the chat, was that I believe in never letting anybody rent space in my head. That's negative, and even some positive. All positive things aren't always good for you, and sometimes you have to go on your own instinct. Biggest thing I wanted to say was that I'm pretty sure that whoever keeps writing 25 emails back to you, not an older person. Older people have other things to do.
Well, some of them may be in a retirement home and don't have nothing but time though.
Girl, they can't even use a computer.
But that's my point. I can tell she can't use it. She keep like typing, then she be like, oops, my email cut off. And then she start all over again. She do like, man, she did like 50, 11 emails to everybody, child. And I don't even want to put her name out there, but she's a mess.
That's scary. Mm-hmm. That's just, that's hilarious.
And you will notice it if you're under my comments or under Kaya's comments or under anybody. You'll notice it's the same person over and over and over. She got a little bob.
Oh, geez. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad that they don't have enough to do, that they don't have enough or the positive things. That all they can do is write negative stuff over and over. And it's sad that you think it's an older person because I'm older.
I mean, and no shade to the older people. I want to be older. I mean, we all gonna be older someday, God willing. You know what I mean? Like, what's the alternative? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To being older. So at the end of the day, no shade to the older people, but I'm just saying it just seemed like an older person simply because of the way that she was writing and posting back to back to back and the things that she was saying. It was like, okay, what's going on? But then again, it could have been somebody who was 12. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds more like a 12-year-old with nothing to do. Yeah. But anyway, you do a good job. I enjoy your live.
Thank you.
And thanks a lot.
Thank you. And thank you so much for calling. I appreciate the positive energy. I really do.
Have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Caller 5135, you are on the line.
Let's go to the Let's go.
Is that how you feel? All righty. 9110, you are on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello. Who am I speaking with?
This is Latoya.
Hi, Latoya.
Taylor from the chat. Hi.
Where you
I just called to give my 2 cents. I'm in Gwinnett County.
Oh, yes, Gwinnett.
Yes. First, I just want to say to you, you are a queen, so please do not get off your throne for these little peasants.
Yes.
That try to get you off your throne, honey.
They try.
And I just want to say the thing that bothers me the most that I see, on YouTube is a lot of black women. And I don't have an issue with gay men at all. But they will ride for these gay men, and I hear them try to drag your name so bad. And I'm like, as a black woman, for you to sit here and dick ride for gay men that you've never met in your life. You've never met this woman in your life. But you would drag her and talk about her body parts off a man who you've never met before. It pisses me off. It pisses me the hell off. And I'm like, get your life. Y'all are so mad because this black woman is getting her coins and doing what the hell she needs to do while you sitting behind a profile picture. Or with your life that you got to hate on this woman. So you keep doing what you got to do. Keep letting them hate. Keep letting them type. Because obviously they have no life. They need to level their asses up.
I agree.
And that's what it is. I just wanted to tell you that. I sit back and I read the chats and I look at their little videos and I don't say much But I said, I'm going to call tonight because I sit here and I listen to material and I'm a Georgia girl and it pisses me off to see these fools. I'm not going to call them no out their names because I don't know these women.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to give you some encouragement because you encourage a lot of us.
Thank you.
And you are a queen.
Thank you.
And you keep sitting on your throne.
Thank you.
Okay?
I appreciate you. And I just want to say that, I don't be wanting to give people energy. That's why I don't never say their names or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, y'all know we see stuff that I got our names in it. We do. We all do. But I look and I be like, dang, what I do to this person? What I do to that person? I don't understand. I get it. Everybody have their opinions. I ain't knocking nobody for, doing what they want to do on their channel. I get it. But at the same time, it's just disheartening sometimes. Like, I'm human. I got feelings like everybody else. So I see stuff and I be like, damn, this is interesting. Made me not want to do YouTube no more. But I'm not going to stop. Keep saying that. I'm not going to stop.
Just keep shining, boo. You're a diamond. Keep shining.
Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate the positivity.
All right. You have a good night, boo.
Thank you. You do the same.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. Caller 8543.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
No, what's crazy is that was an Atlanta phone number. It was a 678 number. I know the number. So I get, unless they calling from a fake number, I know the number that is calling. But anyway, you guys, it's just interesting to see how, this whole thing works. Everybody loves the mess. I get it. Everybody wants the drama. I get it. Everybody wants people to clap back or talk about this person and talk about this. If this person talk about you, you need to come back harder. And that person talk about you need, like, I told y'all the other day, it's so draining. I just wish I could just graduate to the other side of YouTube because I was talking, shout out to Justin Diego of Bingeworthy. I admire his channel so much because he is so above the mess and the drama. And I feel like he has outgrown the YouTube ghetto. He's out the ghetto. And, we were talking about some stuff and he showed me how, YouTube has the Streamy Awards and things like that, and how they have all of these different categories, and how none of these people who are doing all these lives, being messy and doing all this and doing all that, fit within any of those categories. They will never come up. I'm trying to do so much other things, so many different things, and I want to, again, I know y'all waiting on the masterclass, but I didn't want to give y'all no bullshit. So instead of giving y'all a bunch of nothing, I'm just be patient. But yeah, and it's just a lot of things that, we do over here differently. We all fighting each other. We all doing this. And I know the Caucasians over there, they be fighting too. But at the same time, they also collaborate. They also do other things. They also build their channel differently. So, I just sit and watch, and I'm just learning again. I've only been active on YouTube for 5 months, and I appreciate all of y'all who have been from the beginning because it's just been trial and error. I was not a pro on YouTube. I never said I was a pro on YouTube. I'm a pro blogger, but YouTube is a whole different game for me. Caller 7521, you're on the line. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Michelle?
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Hey, my name is Chris. I'm from New York.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. I'm just calling to just wish you well wishes and hope everything goes well with you. I watch you all the time, and mostly every single time you're going live on YouTube.
Thank you so much. I appreciate. I'm trying to get. One day I will have a set schedule, but right now I just be like, oh, let me go live. Let me go live. It's Saturday. I'm at home. Let me go live. So
listen, you know what? At the end of the day, we all have haters. When all said and done, we all have to do what's best for us, and that's it.
We do. We do.
That's all we can do.
We do.
Just keep on pushing.
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, child.
Yep. Exactly.
We need.
All right, have a great night.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your call.
All right.
Bye-bye. Caller 38. That was so nice. Caller 3818. You're on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Mark from Los Angeles.
Hi, Mark from Los Angeles. How are you?
I'm doing great. I was listening to your show, whatever, and I just wanted to talk to you because you seem like you really ain't into a lot of mess, and I respect it. But I wanted to know when you was at Kaya's job, with Josh, you had a lot of stuff to say. You called Mandy Man big hands, and what I'm saying is, I know you ready to keep that same energy because it's obviously, when you throw glass, it's repercussions. So
Well,
I
first
just
of
wanted to
all,
know,
let me be a lot transparent for a second. Y'all know y'all watch everything and people send me things. And so Mr. Manhands had been talking about me for several weeks now. And that was like the first time I said anything after the several times he said things about me. And I get it. People don't want me to respond, but I'm going to respond. As far as being at Kaya's job, Kaya doesn't have a job. The Ivory is a restaurant. We go eat at the Ivory. And it just so happens that I met Josh there to eat. We were acting silly or whatever. Josh was like, we in line because it was Monday night. But it wasn't that serious. It was just the first time Josh
so
and
just
I...
asking you a simple question. If she would have showed up, would you would have had to kept the same energy and talk the same stuff that you and Josh was talking about?
First of all, I don't fight dudes. Okay, that's A. I don't fight dudes. So if Mr. Manhands would,
I'm talking about Kaya. Kaya's a woman.
Kaya, sure, sure. What was to say?
Because you just seem like you're not about a lot of drama. You handle yourself very womanly. So when you was talking, the stuff that you were saying, it just seemed crazy.
But what did I say? What did I say as far as Kaya was concerned? Because basically, when I said I was pulling up on Josh because it was the first time we had seen each other after our whole little beef. So what was
all right, well, no disrespect.
I'm just wondering what was I saying? Because I can't remember.
I'm a fan. Like, I'm not like on Kaya's side or nobody's side, but I just had saw, your live when you and Josh was there. And of course, I just feel that nobody is in the wrong. Nobody is right. Nobody is wrong. I think everyone has a little messiness in them when it's all said and done. But yeah, and I just wanted to, just ask you that question because I like you a lot. I've been tuning in for a minute.
Honestly, no disrespect. If Kaya would have pulled up, I would have been like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?" Same way I did Shekinah when Shekinah pulled up. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" I mean, because I didn't know there was no beef with Shekinah. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I feel you.
It would have.
But I like your stilo. I just feel like. I can't tell you who you is. You know who you are 100%. But from watching you, you seem like that's just not your aura. And, I wouldn't step to that level because you really seem like you're on a higher level,
I agree. But honestly and truly, the Ivory got some good ass shrimp. And so
I heard about that.
Yeah, so we went up there to get some shrimp. And Josh was acting stupid because of that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We thought it would be fun to go live because it is what it is. So we had a good time.
Well, it's all good. You look real nice tonight. I just wanted to show you love and just ask, that real shit that sometimes, people be afraid to ask, know?
Yeah, I get it. No problem. I appreciate the question.
All right.
Thank you for calling.
Well, you take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Catrice. I appreciate you, love. Caller 8064, you're on the line.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
That was the same person who called from an Alabama number, okay? From a 205 number. Oh, y'all, people are crazy, okay? Thank you so much, Kenneth. I appreciate you. Call in. Let's talk about some things. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Do you agree or disagree with the clap back? Should you shut up and just take the abuse, or should you speak your mind occasionally? And a lot of times that's, I'm quiet most of the time when it comes to this because, again, I'm on the blogs. I'm on straightfromtheA.com every single day. Writing, blogging, talking about newsworthy items, talking about real celebrities, talking about reality show stars, and whatever the case may be. I do not blog about Kaya and T.S. Madison on my sites. I'm not telling you the other ones, but I don't blog about them. So at the end of the day, we come on this YouTube and people want to know this and people want to know that. I talk about it because it's what the people want to know. So you said, never mind kids sleep, mental health is real. Mental health is real in the Black community. And some people online claim to be like mentally ill, but yet they know exactly what they doing and what they saying and how they whatever. So I'm like, act crazy if you want to. That will not stand up in a court of law. Your mental illness would not stand up in a court of law if you telling people you mentally ill, because most mentally ill people don't know they crazy. Just thought. What you say, Demetrius? You agree with the caller? No disrespect. Valid question. It was a valid question, and I would have kept the same energy. It wasn't a big deal. Everybody want me to go in on Kaya because what she said about me, but at the end of the day, I could care less. Honestly, I know who Kaya is, and I know what she does, and she was giving the people what they wanted, and it is what it is. Zanaya said, no, I wouldn't. That's what you think. You must don't know me. Google me, girl. Google me. You think I've been walking around here 10 years for nothing? You think I walk Atlanta streets freely without it? Are you kidding me? I'm from Southwest Atlanta. Are you kidding me? Whew, you better ask somebody. They think because they say that and taking medication, they can get away with it. Exactly, Noir King. They cannot get away with it just because you say it and taking medication. Like, I'm going to act crazy. I'm going to do this to this person. I'm going to do that for this person. No, honey, you cannot get away. You cannot get away with it. I come off as someone who throw rocks and hide. How am I hiding when I'm saying what I say and I'm right here? Y'all want me to be someone who throw rocks and hide. I talk about Mr. Man Hands. I talk about Kaya. I talk about all of that. At the end of the day, I didn't like what Kaya had to say about me. I told you, if somebody asked me that in the comments, I was like, at this point, I don't give a fuck about Kaya or Mr. Man Hands. I ain't blogging about either one of them. When I was blogging about the Queen's Court, I, literally was a fan of the Queen's Court. After that, I was a fan of Kaya. After that, I'm a fan of neither. So neither one gets placed on the blogs. On any blog, as a matter of fact, not just mine. Oh, type $1. What hug? What's going to happen if I do this? Oh, Nightbot can send hugs. The caller was challenging Michelle and hid it under pleasantries. That's all good. But somebody else called in and challenged me. I'm a good debater, honey. I'm better than y'all think I am. See, we don't even have any moderators in the chat. They pissed not to be on my blog. You think? Ain't nobody making no numbers. And it's not just my blog. It's so y'all can act like I don't have no followers. I don't have no subscribers if you want to. Y'all can act like that. I hope if you want to. If you haven't already, follow Straight from the A on Facebook. Straight from the A on Facebook. I think I had like 130 some thousand subscribers. I don't know. Instagram. I am ATLien on Instagram. I think I used to have like 70,000. I think I lost a few thousand because I don't be like posting like I used to. Twitter is ATLien. I think I got like 35,000 something, but I don't be twittering like it, so at the end of the day, I got numbers and the site get like 10, 20, 30,000 views an hour. So, I just sit and watch. And you know what's crazy? That's why I turned off my subscribers on YouTube, because too many people were trying to judge me based on my subscribers. If you say I got something to hide, sure, I got something to hide. As far as y'all know, I have 0 subscribers. So if you like my videos, if you want to be a part of the squad, if you love me, if you hate me, if you want to subscribe and be notified, fine. Subscribe and be notified. If you don't. I'm still going to post my links on my Facebook page with 100-some thousand subscribers and still make my numbers. I'm still gonna post my link on YouTube, on Instagram or Twitter and still make my numbers. So at the end of the day, I have 0 subscribers. I have 0. So that's why people are offended, or some people are offended, not everybody, but some people are offended because they've been on YouTube for 10 years and don't have any subscribers. I can't make the numbers that I make. You have 100 some thousand subscribers and can barely get 1,000 views a video. I'm happy to get 1,000 views. I mean, I know I'm gonna get at least 1,000 at least. So that's why I have 3 channels. Because people were flagging the first one. My first channel is ATLien, youtube.com ATLien. If you go over there, that's where I post things that I normally post on the site. Over here is where I go live because I can't go live on ATLien because they were flagging it. Y'all remember the whole Maddie Mob and all that crap. And then I have a backup to the backup, which is it was straight from the ATV, but I changed it to I am ATLien because it's kind of like I was just going live when I'm at the club and when I'm here and when I'm there. So that was going to be like the on the scene kind of site. So I'm trying to like segment each one to be a little bit different than the other, and I don't know how to do that. And then I have another one called Straight from the A1 that I've had for years that I can't remember the password to, and it's got like all my old videos, interviews and things like that on it. So there you have it. Again, I wasn't normally in front of the camera. I was normally behind, the camera, filming people when I ask questions, or perhaps, sitting, typing and blogging. So when I decided to go live, I told the people who've been here since the beginning that, I wasn't comfortable in front of the camera. I wasn't, still not totally. That's why I giggle a little bit here and there. That's why, I'm just uncomfortable because I know how critical people are because I'm one of the critical people. So it is what it is, but I'm getting used to it. So nobody wants to call in and say nothing. If y'all ain't gonna call in, I'm gonna finish off this bottle of wine and go and watch Netflix and lay around with Biggie. Nightbot, what? What night? What night? You like the Trap Channel? Yeah, the Trap Channel is fun. I really just go live on the Trap Channel when I'm literally doing nothing, like just at the bar or out eating with friends or, driving around or doing nothing. Since people were like complaining, she be doing nothing. Okay, well, that's what the Trap Channel is for. But then they all come over to the Trap Channel and complain as well. I'm like, but that's the trap. That's what the trap is. I've trapped you now. Now you're following me everywhere. And that's why I call it the Trap Channel. It ain't that I'm selling drugs or anything like that. I call it the Trap Channel because I'm trapping the trolls and they coming. And it's just funny. Thank you so much, Media Mogul. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really do. I appreciate the squad more than you know. So many of y'all are so supportive for like no reason at all, I feel, because, I just come on and talk or whatever. People be in their feelings about the people that I talk about, i.e. Kenya or Portia or, Quad or whoever else may be, or Funky Dineva or T.S. Madison or Kaya or whatever else the case may be. People like get mad at me for my opinion, and I'm like, but isn't that what everybody on YouTube is doing? Isn't everybody doing like the same thing? We're all giving our opinions about pop culture and social media commentary and that type of thing. So when I came over here as a blogger, I'm like, even with the whole Queen's Court thing, and I keep going back to that because I'm like, I was saying the same, blogging about the same thing everybody else was. Yeah, my approach was a bit different. My approach was a bit more journalistic. My approach was pulling real receipts. But at the end of the day, like why, I don't even know what happened and why I got into it. Because if you go back on the ATLien channel. I remember going live when Monique went live because I was following the whole Monique situation when Monique was, wanting to boycott everybody and, was being shaded by John Murray. Shout out to John Murray. He's a friend of mine. And, all of that. So I was following that like religiously. The Queen's Court stuff was just in addition to the Monique stuff that I happened to talk about. And then when they fell out over Monique, that was just more of that. So, it is what it is. I think a lot of people are just mad that they just didn't get in on it when I got in on it. I don't know. Who knows? Hello, Anonymous. You're on the line.
I just want to know why you sold from Gaia.
Did I steal from Kaya?
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Here we go with that. We can talk about that. I did not steal from Kaya. Y'all know I didn't steal from Kaya. Kaya and I were on the phone at the same time. Kaya and I, if you saw, I had showed her how to set up her. Well, I actually set up her super chat for her, and everybody was sending money on her page. So it was like, why all of a sudden would anybody make up the lie that I was receiving money on my super chat for Kaya? And when I was going live, when I was there at the Ivory, I was actually had the camera on me while I was eating. I never filmed a Kaya show ever. So I'm sitting there like, people just make up stuff. Of course it was. That was Maddie Man Hands. Maddie is a woman with man's hands, and I'm a woman with a man's face. All right, fat pigs wear wigs, if you say so, honey. That was the second time. No, that's the third time that man called. And he actually called yesterday. So again, like I said in the beginning of this live, your haters will be your biggest followers. They will follow you to the end of the earth, and they will sit through an hour video of you talking about yourself, even though they hate you. So what does that mean? Does that mean that, like that there's something wrong with them, or is something wrong with me? Because I'm over here minding my business. Caller 6434. Wait.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, this is Dark and Beautiful. I finally caught you live.
Yes, Dark and Beautiful. How are
I
you?
love watching you.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, yes. How's the weather? Did y'all get any of the hurricane rain?
We got a little bit of rain.
Okay.
Not much. It's hot as I don't know what, but
well, it's
that's
getting
Florida
cool
for
here.
you. You really?
A little bit.
Oh my gosh, I watch you all the time at work.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And I was like, I finally called her live, so I'm going to call in. Oh, my goodness. I've been following it since before the Kaya drama and all that mess. Ugh.
Right.
So sick of some of these people.
I'm sick of it too, but I feel like I can't not talk about it because they're going to keep talking about it. So why not talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Okay,
and the crazy
that's
thing
right.
Is,
you address it whenever you feel like it.
Right, and I don't put it in the title. So how am I getting clicks and views when I'm not even clickbaiting? So I'm like, okay, whatever.
And it's your opinion. Like, if you have an opinion about something, you are entitled to that.
You're right.
People kill me.
Like
oh my
I said
gosh.
before, when they put my phone number online, I was like, I will not be intimidated to stop, because that's pretty much what they keep doing, trying to intimidate me into shutting up, and I'm not going to do it. I'll just keep talking.
Exactly. So. Exactly. And I watched, you know what, he, she, whatever the case may be, however he want to, but at the end of the day, it's still a man. I don't care what nobody say. But whatever he wants to call himself, he was talking the other day at somebody was watching, and I checked it out, and I was like, it's just crazy because all that stuff you like, so I'm this loving person and I'm this, and then you go into all this talking about your vagina and all. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. So hypocritical.
Very, very. But, I feel like, again, the truth don't need no help. It always comes out. Only thing I do is keep watching.
Okay, you right about that. You are right about that. This is just a trip, though. I mean, I don't even know what to say. And like, even on Josh's channel, like some of the people, like they had so much to say when you all hooked up and went to that restaurant. Oh, y'all showing up there? Why y'all even there? Whatever. Like I could have sworn it was a public place.
It is a public place. It's a restaurant open to the public, and they got good food and they got good drinks. So we can't go there. I don't understand. Is Kaya the bartender or something? What are you talking about? And her job? Like, she ain't got no job. I ain't got no job. So what are you talking about?
That's why I say they just too invested. Like, come on now. I wonder if some of these people even have lives. Like, they just too much much into it. But
people accuse me of doing things for clicks and views, but most of the people who do that actually are doing it for clicks and views. They cause dissension and controversy for clicks and views. It is what it is. So, I understand the game. That don't mean I like it, but I understand it.
But I just want to tell you, just keep doing what you're doing. Listen, I enjoy it. You help me make it through the nights because I work the midnight shift.
Oh, thank you.
So at times, even when I don't catch you live, I'll watch you. I'll even go back and watch some of the old shows. So you just keep what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head up.
Thank you.
Forget the haters.
I'm getting better. I get, sometimes I do, be like, oh, I don't want to go live. And Zills be like, you better go live. You need to go live. Talk about this. Because we be talking about so much random stuff. And I talk about a lot of stuff on the blog and stuff. And he was like, you need to go live and talk about that. And I'm like, I don't want to. So I'm going to start being better about it.
They just trying to keep you from doing what you do. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. Be great. Don't let nobody stop you from being great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. It was good talking to you.
It's a
and
pleasure.
Hopefully I'll catch you again live.
And you will. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
All right. You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye. Caller 4608.
Hi, Michelle. This is Sharon. I'm calling from Hampton, Virginia. How you doing today?
Hey, Sharon. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I wanted to take the conversation a little bit different.
Okay.
I've been watching the news and about Georgia and how they're trying to
suppress
stop black people from voting.
The 50-something thousand voter registrations stuff.
Yeah.
And Brian Kemp is the Secretary of State, yes. And he's now
Stacey
Abrams has filed a lawsuit to force him to release those voters. So hopefully things will happen. But I don't know that 50,000 would even make a difference in the grand scheme of things. I mean, any number will make a difference, but I get it, but I'm gonna vote for Stacey Abrams. Period. I already know that. But at the end of the day, you gotta think like this is a black woman. She has a big mountain to climb when it comes to Georgia. Georgia is a red state. And it's not even just about like Atlanta. Y'all see Atlanta, y'all be like, oh, Atlanta's the chocolate city, all these black people in Atlanta. No, it's the people outside of Atlanta, the people in the mountains, the people in buttfuck Georgia or whatever that you need to worry about because, I can remember when Barack Obama ran for president the very first time and it was like places in Marietta that was selling monkeys on shirts that said Obama 08. You know what I'm saying? So that type of thing is in Georgia. Georgia is the South.
It is.
Yeah. The deep South. And, despite what we may see about Atlanta is just this much of Georgia. So, I mean, I want Stacey Abrams to win, but she need more than that 50,000, them 50,000 suppressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you, because I know you got other callers and everything. Keep doing what you're doing and don't worry about Mr. Man here.
Oh, well, I mean, but what do you think? I'm sorry, I just took control of the conversation. What do you think about the voting suppression situation and Brian Kemp being, the Secretary of State and all of that?
I think he needs to step down. I think he needs to be honest and step down, but I know he's not.
Yeah.
Because he's a Trumper and he's a MAGA person, so he's not going to do that. So anything to keep down the black vote, the better.
Right.
For him.
Right.
I like Stacey Abrams. I saw her the other night on Rachel Maddow, and like you said, it's a lot of stuff that we don't see. That like the monkey shirts and stuff like that. We don't see that here.
I wrote that was one of my highest traffic posts on Straight from the 8. Like I started my site in 07 and 08. That post went like so viral in 08. And I remember like there was so many people like, talking shit up under the post and racist and this, that, and the third. And I was like, oh, that really opened my eyes to, the reality of what Georgia is. And that was just in Marietta. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that was in Marietta. Think about it. Georgia, we got mountains, we got the I keep saying butt fuck Georgia, but you know what I mean. We got the country, so
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So
I know what you're saying. Because it took a long time for Virginia to go blue, and when it happened in 2008.
yeah.
So I was shocked. So just keep hope alive, because if Virginia can turn blue, anybody can turn blue. Trust me.
You're right. We're going to keep struggling. We've been trying, child. We keep trying. And, it's just a red state. I don't know. Like, we keep trying. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you. You have a good night.
Thank you. You do the same. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Y'all, my Ring doorbell keep ringing. I'm trying to see who at the door. Nobody. I'm like, why be doing that? Okay. Caller 8555. 8555, you're on the line.
Hey, Michelle. This is Miss Jackie calling back again from the ham.
Hey, Miss Jackie.
Hey, baby. I'm so glad that last caller called in, because one thing I had been thinking about was that the next time I talk to you, I was going to ask you would you consider speaking about people that's not voting to please go out this midterm, because mostly black people turn out just for the every 4-year election.
Yes.
But I feel like this midterm is so important, and I would just like to ask you, because you get viewers and you got subscribers from different all over. You see what I'm saying? And I would just like to ask you, if you each day when you go on, could you even have a tag up there, please vote.
Yes,
if you haven't, please register. How important this is. If you could do that and flag that on your page, if that's not going to cause you a problem, just to say get out and vote, go register. This midterm is just as important as every 4 years when you pick a president. If you could do that, I really think that would help. Not just for Georgia, but for all different states. And since you're on that type of platform, maybe other YouTubers may catch on and they may constantly talk about this, because we're already at the middle of October. And so we're less than 3 weeks away from voting.
Yes,
and if this is something that you could do, it really, because you have the voice, you got other YouTubers out there that got the voice, and if they're listening to you, maybe they may think about using that as something positive to do to try to get people out to vote. And maybe some of these people will listen and go ahead and do that, because if we don't, this could be
it seems like we learned our lesson with Trump by not voting. So definitely, I will definitely do that, and I will, I'll be more active on Instagram, and I post it on Instagram as well. But that's been my goal. But yes, I will definitely start when I go live. That's gonna be the first thing I talk about is vote. Go vote. It doesn't matter what state you're in, go vote.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm so glad that caller, if you're listening, I thank you for saying, because you just brought it back to my mind. As I was saying, I was going to, next time I get on with Michelle, I'm going to ask her, could she do that?
Very important.
But that's all I wanted to say, and you have a good night.
Thank you so much, Miss Jackie.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Well, you guys. Oh, I got another call. Thought that was going to be the last one. Got my Joyce Littell voice on. Hello, caller 7850. You're on the line.
Twitter, how are you tonight?
Hi, Robert.
Robert from Twitter, how are you tonight? I'm going to get you for having me talk, and then it's like you're unmuted. So.
I press the button, and then I press it again. I don't be knowing what I'm doing, child. I'm a little tipsy. Hi, Robert.
Okay. How are you tonight? So
I love you.
Getting in, and I love you more, and I've been thinking about your Christmas gifts, so that's good.
You don't need to buy me no more gifts, Robert.
I don't care. I told you.
I haven't even used the other gift yet. You don't need to buy me no more gifts.
Okay, good. Okay, well, I'll give you something that's tangible. So, because, and I'm glad we're talking in code, because the haters don't need to know what it is. So, perfect. But
I appreciate you so much.
I know you do, and so it's you and 3 other people that I'm doing this little experiment with to let you guys know that somebody appreciates you and you're worthy of receiving, because I know all three of you guys always give. So this was just, one day I woke up and I was like, you know what, I should really do that. And I have the money, thank God. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
You're
so
such a
anyway,
blessing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
C. Patterson says she wants you to buy her a G-Wagon.
I just logged in. Say that again?
C. Patterson in the chat says she wants you to buy her a G-Wagon.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of C. Patterson, so we're going to move right along.
No beef in the squad. I thought we were off the beef. We done kicked out the squad members who had beef. We good.
I know we are. I'm just saying, this is all I'm going to say is I remember the people who shade me, and that's all I'm going to say. So moving along, because, I'll DM you. So anyway, what is the topic of discussion tonight? Because I'm a little tipsy, and I have to get something off my mind, so I want to know what it is.
I'm a little tipsy, too. The topic was, I read an open letter to my haters earlier. And I talked about haters were your biggest motivators. They're your biggest detractors, but they're your biggest motivators, and they work for free. And that's what we were talking about. I read a whole letter that I got in my email box that somebody probably couldn't.
So I'm going to have to watch this chat over.
But
Let me just tell Jazzy Belle, I'm joking, Jazzy Belle. There's no beef. I'm just picking on C. Patterson. So when I hit the lottery...
C. Patterson said he's a he. I'm sorry, C. Patterson. I didn't mean to misgender you. I apologize. That's the last thing I wanted to do.
Oh, he. Oh, sorry. So I don't have any beef with C. Patterson, and if I win the lottery, you'll get that G-Wagon. How about that?
Yes. Wait, I want one.
Yeah, well, now you know you're going to get something better than a G-Wagon, so... But Michelle, I'm going to regret calling in tonight because I'm so tipsy and I'm rambling. I saw you on. I literally got in, turned on my MacBook, and I was like, oh, Michelle is live. And so, yeah, I love you. Just wanted to let you know that, and I'll watch this in the morning when I'm sober. So.
And we just love on each other on live. Just love.
Yes, we can. And let me just say this. So the other day, I played some of your YouTube videos for my sister and niece. And they were like, oh, my God, you're so pretty. I was like, yes, Michelle is very pretty. And then they were like, wait, who is that guy? We know that guy. And I'm like, that's me. And my sister was like, you sound so different over, YouTube. And I was like, do I? And she was like, I felt like I knew it was you, but then I didn't know it was you. And she was like, oh, now I'm glad that I know it was you because I was about to shade you. I played the, I can't remember what it was.
Not your
it
own.
was the one about the... Yes, my own sister and niece. It was, remember when you were with your guy friend and we were talking about the young lady I liked and I was her, lunch date or whatever? Mm-hmm. Well, she said that because I played that for her. And then when I got to the part where I was like, oh, so I know what you guys are saying. I need to find a white girl. She was like, oh, hell no. So that's why she said that she was going to shade me about that. So, yeah, they told me I better bring home a black girl. I was like, well, I'll bring home whoever accepts my proposal.
All right. All right.
So, all right, Michelle, I love you. You look gorgeous. You have a glow, and I'm glad we were able to love on each other because, the haters are going to hate, but oh well, F them. So that's all I had to say, and I will...
Everybody loves you, Robert. That's a given. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves your positive energy.
Here who loves me, and I will say this, and I won't mention any names. You and I are on parallel paths, and so I feel like I never asked you about people, right? Because it's like, I'm here for you. I'm not here for anybody else.
Right.
So when I did see you and Josh together, it made my heart smile because, I've never jumped in your DMs asking you about Josh, Kaya, whoever, because I literally am here for you. Right. But it just made my heart smile because it proved to me and that I was right and you are a good person and you can get over whatever it is. And I don't expect y'all to be the best of friends, but I will say this. I love you and you're good people, and that's why I've gravitated towards you. And I feel like your family. And even though we've talked more this year over the phone than ever before, like we would DM before all throughout the year. You know what I mean? So
on Twitter.
A relationship with you guys. Exactly. And so people were like, I told my sister and I showed her the DM. album? And she was like, this was 2012. I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, I know her. And she was like, oh, okay. And she was like, that's cool. So everybody who is in the squad is meant to be in the squad, and even Zills with his messy self, I have nothing but love and respect.
Zills has worked for me for 12 years. Zills ain't going nowhere. I don't care what nobody say.
I know, that's why I said I'm not beefing with Zills. He shaded me once. I said, Robert just...
You know, Zills got his own mind. Like, the views and opinions of Zilla Man does not reflect the views and opinions of Straight from the A.com or ATLien. I have to put that out there.
I want to say, and then I will let you go. Let me just say this. I love the fact that everybody can have a difference of opinion and there's still respect, right?
Right.
Me and you haven't always agreed. Like, we disagree on Nicki Minaj, but I know you're not going to curse me out and I'm not going to curse you out, right? And I respect that. Like, Jazzy Belle doesn't always agree with me, but she loves on me in the chat, right? And I respect that because when I first started, I was like, oh my God. Now I'm thinking like, okay, I'm not going to do YouTube, but I am thinking about starting a podcast because I like the idea of a podcast.
But you can still do YouTube too, and don't put your picture up. Like, you could put like a picture up.
I don't mind the picture because, you know, I'm cute. So I'm a cute.
Oh, well, yeah, you are cute. You are cute. You are cute.
Thank you. And so I'm not even worried about that. I guess what I like about the podcast is that I have this fancy new 2018 Touch Bar MacBook Pro, and I need to learn how to use it. And so it'll give me a chance with the podcast to play with a lot of different features on it. And long story short, the woman that I'm going to do it with, she lives in the Bronx, New York, and I live in VA. And so being on YouTube and trying to do the podcast wouldn't work because you know how these iPhones are and all of that. So yeah, if I do start it, I'll let you know. But you are the YouTube queen, and I am not. I'm going to, you know.
I'm a YouTube newbie. I'm not claiming to be the queen of YouTube. I'm a YouTube newbie. Now I'm the blog goddess. I'm the blog goddess. Can't nobody take that away from me. But YouTube, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm here.
Exactly, and that's what I respect about you. So somebody called in, I love you, and I'm going to bed because now my head hurts from all that hollering I did earlier. So I love you, Michelle. Bye.
Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye. We have one more call, and it's anonymous. Should I leave on a positive note with Robert, or should I pick up anonymous and like gamble as if it will be negative or positive? What do y'all think? Press 1 if I should take the call, or press 2 if I should not. You said yes, leave. 1, take the call. You remember 1, 2, 1, 2. No call. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that. I think we got more 2s than we have 1s. I appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. I really do. M-Town Boy, if you missed everything, please rewind and listen to the open letter to the haters. Y'all think I should risk it? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to leave it as it is because I love Robert and I want Robert to be the closing point of this live stream. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to everyone who joined me tonight. Shout out to the people who super chatted. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the haters as well. I appreciate the people who do videos about me and talk shit about me. I appreciate the people who do videos about me and say positive things about me. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, there's a video out there that I gagged. I giggled so hard. Somebody did a video called what was it called? Josh, Just a Superstar, and Michelle, ATLien did something that we never expect. I think it's under What's Hot Now. If I had the link, I would put it in the chat, but I don't have it. But it is hilarious. She edited it. She put like when I was talking shit this summer. She put when Josh was talking shit this summer. And she put when I was looking lonely, sitting, you can see me on the couch looking like, it was hilarious. And she put the damn Reunited song on there. It was hilarious. That was the funniest video I have ever seen. So anyway, please go support our fellow YouTubers. I think her YouTube name or his YouTube name, I don't want to misgender nobody. I don't know if it's a male or a female. Excuse me if I did. But it's What's Hot Now. And go check them out. Yeah, it's hilarious. SJ Creatives. I was just like, what? Y'all are so funny. You took about 5 videos and clipped it in. Like, this person is talented. See, this kind of people y'all need to subscribe to. Not these messy ass people who are always talking shit about other people in order to, like, get their clicks and views. But anyway, I digress. Y'all know that's my favorite term that I use on the site all the time. But thank you so much for tuning in. You said you wish I would model some of my shoes and clothes. Belinda, I may do that. I may model some of my shoes and clothes one day. I think I will. That may be my next venture. I'll probably do it on the Trap channel now, because the Trap channel, I be in the shoe room and stuff. So if you haven't subscribed to the Trap channel, go ahead and do that now. It's youtube.com/I am ATLien. I am ATLIEN. And yeah. And I be on live doing random stuff on that channel. More so than this channel. This channel, I try to like have a little bit of structure. And oh, excuse me, that wine got me. This is the wine I was drinking tonight. It was a sweet red blend, and I finished off the bottle just for y'all. So anyway, and the other channel is youtube.com ATLien, and that's where I put most of the things that are on the site. The last thing I posted on the ATLien channel was the babysitting while black. I really wanted to talk about that today, but since we started off with the hater stuff, I just stuck with that. So maybe I'll come on tomorrow. We can talk about the babysitting while black and the Uber driver. If y'all haven't already, Google that and watch the Uber driver. It was the Uber or Lyft driver who had a Trump supporter in the back, and he tried to call the police on the man because he wouldn't let him play the music that he wanted, and he was Latino, and he called the man the N-word. But yeah, we're gonna talk about all of that tomorrow, and don't forget to go vote. I know the date has passed to register. Shout out to the squad members who called to remind y'all to do all that. And not just in Georgia, Alfreda, all across the country. Y'all all need to vote. Please, please, please get out and vote. We don't want another Trump situation to happen in each and every state. But, again, I'm not hopeful. I feel like a lot of things we have to do on our own. We got to, be mindful because politics ain't going to get it. But that's just my own personal opinion. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and visit straightfromtheA.com. I will see y'all later. Good night.